guys, welcome to BeastThatPlay.com. Today I'm here with Gardner Jr. to talk about his recent weight loss, ongoing transformation, adopting a healthier lifestyle, and his fitness lifestyle brand, PursuFIT. Also, later in the episode, he'll be taking me on one of his daily workouts. So are you ready? It's playtime. My first question would be, when did you adopt this lifestyle?
I started last year in October. I started before that a couple years ago, but the winters in Chicago can be real brutal, so I wasn't really fully dedicated.
Yeah.
So I put the weight back on, but I started October 14th to be exact.
Nice. And what was the thing that made you say, today is the day, no more excuses, I'm sticking to this?
Well, we went to, my brother got married in Cabo, so we went to Mexico, a group of us, and I was looking at some of the pictures when we came back.
Oh, that ain't
and first of all, I was already there, and it's so hot. It was like the middle of their rain season, so it was so humid, and I was doing like the most sweating. It was just horrible. So when I got back, I was just like, I looked at a picture, I saw something, and somebody reached out to me. I was like, Chris, you look kind of big. And I was like, you know what? This big stuff is not cool. So I had to get to it.
Yeah. So before that, I always wonder, because I have friends that tell me, you know what, I didn't know I was this size. I didn't know how out of shape I was. Before that, how did you perceive yourself?
Well, when you're not really cognitive of, well, first of all, the health ramifications of being so big, but when you can catch up on stuff like you're out of breath, or I mean, my dad used to tell me all the time, he's real big into fitness too. Like, you don't need to be carrying all that on your knees or your heart for that matter.
Yeah.
So I mean, it took people that love me, my father, my sister, to tell me, like, get up, do
this
something.
Isn't the way to be living.
Yeah, it's not cool.
And before that, more so childhood, what were some of the things that you were conditioned to growing up, or things you didn't know were bad? What was it like coming up? What did you learn about or know about health in general, good or bad?
Well, good. I played basketball and I played football.
Okay.
So, and then when I was younger, I did soccer, and that's all day.
All running.
All you're doing is running all day long. So I wasn't an out of shape kid. It was more of being an adult, eating unhealthy, not sleeping, staying up to all kind of hours of the night, drinking. So that probably was the problem.
Yeah. And so when you made the decision, today is the day, what was kind of the biggest misconception? Because a lot of times people are afraid to commit to this lifestyle because they're like, I don't want to eat salads every day, or what was the biggest misconception for you that you learned adopting this lifestyle?
I think the biggest one would be that the dieting is hard. It wasn't hard for me. Again, my friend, my brother, he plays basketball, and I adopted his diet that he gave me, and I jumped in head first. Like, I didn't slowly, gradually, like maybe I kept adding something to it weekly, taking something away, but I jumped right on in, and it's worked out. I'm down 73 pounds thus far.
What is the thing that is like, this is why, this is my purpose, this is my goal? What's that drive?
I got an 8-year-old daughter. I mean, I got the best thing in the world. So I got to be around for that. Like,
nice.
That doesn't come easy. Like, I have to be around.
There's not just in existence. You have to be there.
You have to be around for that. Exactly. So, so that was the sole purpose. That's the main reason.
So what are some of the obstacles that you have that say, we all have things that's like get in our way of working out, that stops us from, that, like you said last winter, I'm not a cold person. Right. That will stop me from going to the gym in the past too. What are some of the obstacles that get in your way, but you're like, no, I still push forward?
You know what? I'm so dedicated to change.
Nice.
So I don't really have any.
No.
Like, it's like this winter, every day we push through. If it was -7, -11, if it was snowing, I don't even care. I was out there in it. Like, nothing's gonna stop me from getting to work. I go Monday through Saturday.
Tell me some of the things that you see and that you have learned since working out. I've learned so many different life lessons through fitness. So what are some of the things that you take from fitness into your everyday?
The main thing is the laser focus that you get. Like, I stopped drinking, and you just more when you're working out and you have a regimen and you do a set thing every single day, you're more prone to get stuff done. So this year, I said January 1. Again, I started October 14th of last year, but this year, January 1, I started my brand, PursuFIT. I said we're just gonna hit the ground running and see where it falls. So everything falls in line when you're doing what you're supposed to do. So that's kind of the most.
Very true words. Very true words. So now that you brought up PursuFIT, tell me a little bit about why you started the brand and what you're setting out to do.
Okay, so I started the brand basically on the premise of I can't be the only person that's working. I mean, fitness is a $1 billion industry,
Yes.
but aside from the money, getting people to be the best them that they can be is the reason why I started it. And the movie was done in 2006. So for the longest time, everybody's been asking, well, what's Chris Gardner Jr. doing, or what's he into?
Yeah.
So I figured, why not this?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm walking the walk, and I didn't want to be the person trying to push something off on somebody that I wasn't doing.
Exactly.
So I figured if I was going to start with change, I might as well start it myself.
Exactly. Nice. And so what are you setting out to do, and what are you hoping to accomplish with PursuFIT?
I really want to just jump into the whole arena. Like, I've started out with the hoodies, but the sky's the limit. I'm looking at spaces right now to open up my own gym. So the sky's the limit.
Nice. Each one teach one.
Absolutely.
Pass it forward.
Got to.
Exactly.
Got to.
Every single day, who are the people, matter of fact, this is perfect. Who are the people that in your life that has adopted the lifestyle or you see slowly changing because of the example that you have set?
Oh, man. You know what? When I started, people were reaching out saying, oh, you're inspiring me, you're motivating me. So I started a group on Facebook, a support group basically called 25 by 25, and with my boy Mike. And the premise is basically to lose 25 pounds by the 25th of said date. So it's every other month.
Okay.
But we have 208 members. So, I mean,
Working hard.
I have 208 people moving in the same direction of getting better, getting healthy, eating clean, and doing the work.
What kind of tips would you give them starting out and ways when they're hitting that first roadblock moving forward?
Starting out, man, it's really just making your mind up that this is what you want to do. Like once you set your mind to it, there's nothing that's going to stop you. My friend Floyd, he comes all the way from the north side of Chicago to come all the way south against all of that traffic every morning to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
He made his mind up. He said he told me he was going to do it, and he gets up and I mean, again, it's a self check. It's only you know when you want to do something.
Thank you for stopping by BeastThatPlay.com. Thank you to Chris for sitting down with me today. Go ahead and take us out with any last words.
Amen. Thank you, BeastThatPlay.com. Thank you, Jackie B. The key to some people's happiness, or the key to my happiness right now, is being fit. So pursue your happiness, pursue it, get up, get out, make the change.
Nice.